guys, it's Roy here from rloco12 and epicdroid.com, and we're here today to look at the Case-Mate Sheer Crystal and Waterfall case. Now, before we dive in too far, I am going to throw it out there. These cases are not for me. These are not typical of the cases I normally use. However, I did get them for a previous device that my wife was going to take over, and she absolutely loved them. So when she saw the Pixel 3, she kind of was interested in it as well and insisted that I get these just in case she may perchance inherit that phone down the road. So, that being said, these cases do have my wife's stamp of approval. She loves the cases, especially the Waterfall case, and I am going to be holding on to them for the day where she eventually gets my Pixel 3 from me. But in the meantime, let's go ahead, let's check out these cases and see what we've got. So first up is the Sheer Crystal case. The Sheer Crystal case, see if I can talk, is a hard polycarbonate case. That means it does not have a lot of give. It does have a teensy bit around the sides but in order to help you get it off and on the device, but overall it's mostly just a hard plastic case here. So as you can see, it does have those little sparkles in there that kind of make it stand out and give it that shiny, cool effect. We're going to take the Pixel 3. When you put the Pixel 3 on, you're going to want to slide that on in with the buttons going in first. And once you get that on, you'll hear that nice satisfying snap. So as you guys can see there is a cutout for the fingerprint sensor, and it's just the right size where you can put your finger in there without any problems. You also have a nice cutout here for your camera, your flash, and your other sensors. Not going to get in the way of the camera, and it's going to protect it. So when you set that down on the back, it's not going to be causing any scratches or anything. Now, one thing I do want to point out real quick, there is a plastic protector here on the back that does help it look better when you're shipping it and before you put it on. So that is something you do want to make sure you take off when you actually are ready to use the device. Here on the side we have these plastic buttons. They give it a kind of metallic feel to it. So it maintains its clickiness so you can use those volume controls as well as the power button without any problems. Here up top we have a cutout for the noise cancelling mic. Here on the bottom we have a nice large cutout for the USB-C charging port. Around the front of the device we do have a raised lip that protects the screen, so if you're putting that face down you don't have to worry about the screen getting scratched up. And if you're using a screen protector, you can see here we have one on there. This case is screen protector friendly and it should not be pushing up the corners of those screen protectors or making it harder to put on. So here we have the Case-Mate Waterfall. It's basically the same case as the other one. It is a little bit thicker and it's a little bit more protective. One thing that is a little bit misleading about it when you first see it in the box is it does look like there's a lot more glitter in there than there really is. That is part of the branding on the package here, so it still has a ton of glitter in there, but not quite as much as it looks like when it's in the packaging. So this case has the same plastic protector as the other one. It is a little bit easier to get off. It's a little bit bigger there. Pull that off. I'm going to put the phone in. Putting the phone in, same thing. You do it with the power and the volume buttons in first. Now this case is quite a bit thicker than the other one, mostly just because there is a slight layer of liquid as well as the glitter in there, and it does have to be able to have space to move. So you kind of sacrifice some of that thinness of the Pixel 3 in order to get that cool waterfall glitter effect, which I could watch that forever. This isn't even for me, and I actually really enjoy watching that. So we have the same kind of things as we did on the other one. We have a cutout for your fingerprint sensor as well as the camera and the flash. Now because the case is a little bit thicker on the back here, this fingerprint sensor is a little bit deeper and it does have more of a slope in there so you can use it easier. If you're coming in from the side, you may have a little bit of a harder time using it, but as long as you're coming in from the bottom there, you're not going to have any problems. Here on the side, we have the same thing as the other one. We have those metallic buttons there. This one is a gold instead of the silver. Here up top we have noise cancelling mic cutout, and then here on the bottom we have another cutout for our USB-C charging port. So again, these cases are awesome. They do have my wife's stamp of approval. They are very protective cases. The only concern I would have about this one is because there is that little bit of liquid in there that it would possibly shatter and get in the phone, but it is a water resistant phone with an IP68 rating, so I don't think that is a real concern at this point. The cases are a little bit on the pricier side. This one goes for $35 and this one goes for $40, but if you order them from Case-Mates, they often have discount codes that they'll just pop up on your screen and say, hey, use this discount code and you can get 10% off, whatever it may be. So check it out and see if you can get it there. So Case-Mate makes a lot of really cool products. I definitely recommend you check them out. We'll have links in the video description down below where you can order any of these products. If you have any questions about them or about the Pixel 3, feel free to hit us up in the comment section down below and we'll reply as soon as we are available. If you've enjoyed this video and if you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.